Hello and welcome to our channel. As followers of Christ, we are constantly learning how to deal with the full range of human emotions. Some are beautiful and uplifting, like joy, gratitude, peace. Others challenge us, like fear, anxiety, and especially anger. Anger is a difficult emotion because it often carries guilt for believers. We don't always know what to do with it. We try to push it down, justify it, or pray it away. But the truth is, anger is part of our human experience. The Bible acknowledges it. In fact, in Ephesians 4:26 we are told, "Be angry and do not sin." That short sentence contains both a permission and a warning. God knows we will feel anger, but He also knows how dangerous it becomes when it's left unchecked. You see, anger is often a signal. It tells us that something is wrong. It might be pointing to injustice, hurt, betrayal, unmet expectations, or even unresolved fear. And when we ignore that signal, or let it grow in silence, it doesn't disappear. It festers. It grows roots in our thoughts, our attitudes, our relationships. There's a moment in the life of Jesus that always stands out. In the temple, He sees people turning the house of prayer into a marketplace. He overturns tables, drives out those who were exploiting the sacred space. That moment was full of emotion, but it wasn't sinful. It was righteous anger. It was directed by truth, not by ego. It was for justice, not vengeance. This is what Lisa Bevere explores in her book, Be Angry, but Don't Blow It. It's a title that reflects what many of us feel. We get angry, but we often don't know what to do next. Lisa tells her own story, how she, as a Christian wife and mother, battled with anger that at times wounded her family. Her honesty is powerful, but more powerful is how God transformed her from someone ruled by emotion into someone led by the Spirit. That transformation isn't unique to her. It's available to all of us, but we have to begin with honesty. We have to stop pretending. Anger that is hidden is not healed. David, in the Psalms, models this beautifully. He never hid from God. He poured out his emotions, even the raw and painful ones. God didn't reject him. On the contrary, God shaped him through it. When we admit our struggle with anger, we begin to give God access to it. And that's where change begins. James 1:19-20 gives us a key. Let every person be quick to hear, slow to speak, slow to anger. For the anger of man does not produce the righteousness of God. The anger of man, driven by pride, by self-defense, by bitterness, cannot reflect the justice of God. But anger surrendered to God can become something different. It can become wisdom. It can become strength. It can even lead to healing. The next step is reflection. Ask yourself, where is this anger coming from? Is it fear? Is it disappointment? Is it pain I haven't named yet? Most of our strongest emotions have deep roots. If we don't address those roots, the fruit will always be bitterness or rage. But if we allow God to show us the root, and we respond in humility, He will help us pull it out. Don't walk this journey alone. Anger thrives in isolation. But in community, in accountability, it begins to lose its power. Share with a trusted mentor, pastor, or friend, not to complain, but to process. Let someone speak biblical truth over your emotion. That's how we grow. And most importantly, we need the Holy Spirit. Galatians 5 tells us the fruit of the Spirit includes self-control. This isn't something we produce through willpower. It's something we receive and cultivate as we stay connected to Christ. The more we abide in Him, the more our reactions begin to look like His. Peace instead of panic. Grace instead of rage. Mercy instead of revenge. There's also a practical side to this. When you feel anger rising, pause. Don't act immediately. Pray. Breathe. Step away if you need to. The first 10 seconds after you're provoked are often the most critical. In that space, you have a choice. Will you react from the flesh or respond from the Spirit? And remember this: Feeling anger doesn't disqualify you from spiritual maturity. In fact, learning to process it with God is a sign of growth. We're not called to be emotionally numb. We're called to be spiritually mature. That includes learning how to handle strong emotions in a way that honors God and brings peace to others. If anger has been harming your marriage, your parenting, your friendships, there's hope. You're not beyond repair. God already sees it, and He's not disappointed. He's ready to help. His word is full of wisdom. His Spirit is full of power, and His grace is always enough. Let's be people who are honest about our emotions but surrendered in our responses. Let's learn how to be angry without sin. That's the kind of emotional maturity that glorifies God. If this message helped you today, make sure to subscribe for more biblical insight. And now I ask you, what has God taught you about anger in your own walk with Him? Share it in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. I hope you enjoyed this video. May God bless you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.